And here we go again. It's time for our second game of joinDOTA League. Today, Dreamteam, former known as the Retry, meets Osliki Gaming, also former known as Insane Gaming. We're Heflatv. My name is Heflatv. Coming with me is Coucher. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Let's hope
Where the hell would I be?
I don't know. Sometimes you have your microphone muted, so I'm just making sure I'm not talking with, I don't know, with no one.
Well, even if I have my mic muted, I'm still gonna hear you.
Sometimes I never know.
Yeah, well, sometimes I just go into ignore mode. There's only so long you can listen to German babble. Well, never mind that. That's actually Osliki Gaming banning out the Gen and Enchanters outright. What?
Yep, it's absolutely amazing. Dreamteam not having any jungle factor whatsoever. Like, that opened so much more space for other things that are in the meta. I mean, they have the first pick, that means Invoker could come out, but still, there's a lot of stuff Dreamteam can easily go for, especially because they have then the first pick after the second ban rotation, so this is really bad. And Osliki, they go for the Centaur Warner, so in before Invoker for Dreamteam.
Yeah, this is really weird. I mean, the Centaur definitely a strong hero, but just their bans leaving such a hero pool for Dreamteam to choose from. Then again, they can only choose two, and Osliki can go for one that's left out. But I'm guessing Dreamteam most likely would pick up a Batrider at least. That hero is just so ridiculously strong that you won't want to leave it in the pool. And of course, maybe the Invoker as well. Invoker Batrider could be a decent choice, I think.
Yep, definitely. I'm just posting this game because apparently we're still not on the match ticker on JD, which is kinda bad. I already talked to the admins, but I have no idea why. So I still hope some of the fans of former Retry or Dreamteam or Insane Gaming Osliki, they find it to us here on the stream. I mean, I post it everywhere where I can, but still. Let's see if this is getting fixed. It's still not showing up, but yeah. Anyway, let's talk further about the draft.
Yeah, they didn't go for any of the heroes I mentioned. Going for the Dazzle Luna, whereas Osliki picking up the Shadow Demon, and to be honest, even with the weird ban that Osliki threw out at the moment, I still think that they got a little bit better of the exchange as far as draft goes. At least I prefer the Centaur Shadow Demon to the Dazzle and Luna a little bit. Just because the Centaur is such a sick initiator. And the Shadow Demon, of course, can be used defensively, especially against the Luna Eclipse. If Luna just goes on somebody, you disrupt him up, and the Eclipse bounces will just not do anything, at least when it's level 1 and only has 4 bounces.
Yep, definitely. So, Dreamteam, they secured that Luna. Well, I'm actually surprised because that means now, yeah, Batrider's getting banned, Invoker's getting banned. So, I don't know, theoretically, what else could we see? Like Centaur, Shadow Demon. Well, this is already a nice combination. Dreamteam in the next ban, they have to go for the Mirana, otherwise this would be too dangerous. Mean they have the first pick afterwards, but like with Dazzle Luna, you don't have like a pressing need for picking something. So Osliki are the ones that actually want to get something up. Like Dreamteam has like the choice between picking the Mirana or banning the Mirana, but I don't know. I don't
Dreamteam
think
is gonna go Vengeful, man.
Vengeful
I
Spirit
feel it in my bones.
for the double aura
Yeah.
and a second core draw. No, it's not gonna happen.
That would be sick.
Yeah,
But
it
well,
would be
the
definitely
Vengeful
sick.
actually with the buff, it wouldn't be that significant, at least not with the 2 picks that Osliki have at the moment. They're more magic damage focused, those 2 heroes, rather than physical damage, which is what Vengeful Spirit will actually lessen. So
Yep,
it might be a pick. I guess Dreamteam going for something else before, but it might be coming as a 4/5 pick maybe.
Yep, definitely. I still vote for the Mirana ban now. Like, it has to be. Like, you can't give them, like, a Shadow Demon, Disruption into Era with a Soul Catcher on top of it, and then Centaur Warner following up on that. That would be just too sick. And there we go. Mirana is coming out. To be honest, I was surprised they took so much time for that. I mean, this was like 30 seconds plus your standard time, so almost a minute time to come up with this decision. Like, I don't know. I had this like it was a pressing need to get this Mirana out. But yeah, Batrider has been banned by Dreamteam themselves, so there goes the initiation, and they decide they want a hookshot for themselves.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense that they picked up the Clockwork, at least because the actual pool of offlane heroes, it isn't that high, at least not for the common ones. Sure, there are heroes like the Tidehunter that can fill the role. Nyx Assassin would have been one as well, if they wanted to go for that. But the Clockwork is really disruptive, especially against the Centaur. And Dreamteam at the moment, actually they might be edging for an aggressive tri-lane with the Luna and Dazzle, but they Darkseer pickup for Osliki, so is it going to be mid Darkseer, or are they going to Centaur tri-lane? Because the Shadow Demon would have a pretty nice setup, just disrupt somebody up, Centaur runs in close, Hoof Stomp to follow, and easy death.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, so far at least we know what's gonna be on the offlanes, and actually I'm quite surprised. I mean, Clockwork versus Batrider, what's your personal favorite? Like, if you compare those two?
Clockwork and Batrider?
Yeah, compare those two. Like, what would you pick? Like, as a team? Like, okay, regardless of the picks, just overall, those two heroes, initiation-wise and whatever else they bring into the pool. Like,
Batrider is
spell-wise.
definitely stronger, I think, just because he can pull somebody out of position completely and almost certainly be sure to kill off one hero. Whereas Clockwork, he can backfire a little bit. If he places those cogs wrongly, it can disrupt your own team as well. Then again, if it's placed correctly, it can completely mess up the other team, whereas the Batrider only does that for one hero mostly.
Yeah.
I mean, Batrider, I think it's just more constant with its performance. Clockwork is like, it can be super great, but it can just fail at the same time. And of course, Batrider has the ability to just go back into the jungle from the offlane to farm up there, whereas Clockwork can't really do that too successfully.
Yep, absolutely agree. Like Clockwork also, like when we have him in direct comparison, like here in the draft, like in I don't know how many countless games, like people want to get that Batrider. Like, I mean, I know Clockwork, for example, like, I mean, the problem is with the Assault Battery, there's more and more mobile heroes and heroes that can, like, for example, Disruption, everything. So Assault Battery is not that effective anymore. I mean, the cog's still worth it, but then again, also, like, there's a lot of mana pool coming away. Like, they rush Arcane Boots and Clarities. I don't know, it's... he can't really hold himself anymore in the offlane because, like, many times he's meeting a tri-lane there, or... Yeah, like, really, I feel kind of sorry for Clockwork because he used to be such a strong offlaner. I mean, he still is, but the Batrider is just much more versatile, and as you said, like this, replacing a hero's position pretty much directly into the enemy's fortress, even, that's, yeah, it's just amazing.
And to be honest, at the moment, though, Clockwork, it might work out pretty nice. Be able to stay alive. At least the Slark, well, he can pounce over the cogs as well and be sure that the Clockwork can't run away for 3.5 seconds. But other than that, I mean, even if the Treant is there, if Clockwork gets the cog so that he doesn't trap the Treant in with him, which would be a huge mistake to do, he should be rather fine on the safe lane, I think, or off lane rather.
Yep. But yeah, they banned out for Dream Team, they banned out the two junglers, so Dream Team is like, okay, then we take an Enigma. And I definitely like it. I mean, we have Viper. Viper is gonna benefit a lot just from, like, the black hole, the Luna. If this is a huge black hole, the Claves will do a lot of work. Then we have a hookshot into it, cogs, like the Dazzle, like it's a lot they can actually bring into the black hole as damage. So, yep, absolutely like it. And this is also the core combination I like the most. You saw it, I think, was it even today where we saw Viper? Yeah, that was the Mineski game. I don't like Viper if you don't have anything else that brings the heroes low, because this Nether Toxin, it has to make something, it has to, like, work. And that's, I don't know, it scales so well, but like if you have a team that has a lot of healing and nothing else that brings the heroes low, the Nether Toxin never kicks in, and simply for that reason I just don't like Viper as solo core and everything. Even with Aghanim Scepter and the spam, it's just, yeah. But here with this Luna, there's a lot of harass coming, and the Viper will definitely benefit of it. Anyway, we have to introduce the teams. Afterlife is here on the Clockwork. DDT is on the Dazzle. We have ZXC on the Viper. Nubik on the Luna, and PGG is playing the Enigma.
And for the Radiant side, Osliki Gaming, Chudo will be playing the Darkseer, most likely heading towards the offlane. Obi-Wan Banan playing on the Shadow
I love
Demon.
this name.
Yeah, me too. Chomi will be playing the Centaur with Inquisitor on the Slark, and the last one is Bignum
Yeah, Bignum is so
on
they
the
are in
shield.
the old setup. Like I don't know, PGG said something about new team, but like like who is actually new? Like new big PGG, ZXC, they're new, like old Afterlife as well. I guess he was referring to like what came after the retry. I mean, yeah, now they are called Dream Team, but still a lot of old guys here. I mean, at least we casted them in this setup already in Starladder. I'm pretty sure about that.
I think you casted them probably in the summit. I feel like.
Yeah, or maybe could be. I don't remember the tournament, but yeah, we casted them already as retry a couple times.
Yeah, it has happened, and well, it's a pretty decent enough team. But PGG, famous for exactly his Enigma, he does love that hero. He's the drafter for them as well. And to be honest, I really think Enigma is way stronger than people give them credit for. But he's a really fast jungler as well, which definitely helps him.
Well,
But
I like Enigma with in combination with Darkseer, but the Darkseer is on the other team. So yeah. And by the way, the retry, they just yeah. Oh my god, this ward.
yeah,
They just fucked up their ward. And
read patch notes.
do
Read the
they
patch
actually
notes.
remake?
Yep, it looks like it.
Oh,
Well,
they did the same on the other side. Like they did both the same mistake on the other side. The ward got stomped in the base after the patch. Oh my god, we actually have to leave the game and go again.
oh, both teams, guys. Read your patch notes. Well, it's something that you just so accustomed to already that you don't even think about it. And that's not usually what you look for in patch notes anyway. You go over the hero changes mostly. So yeah, I guess both teams lesson learned.
Oh yeah, no, PGG is like, yeah, he knew it.
Yeah.
Oh well, but since both teams did it at the same time, they actually decided to go for a remake. It should at least be fast. They just go for all picks, so everything's okay. But yeah, it still costs time, and I'm still quite annoyed that this game is still not on the ticker. Like I don't think it will ever appear there. It's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
it's so weird. It's like the first time I've seen such a thing happen.
Yeah, it's pretty much the first time, and the problem is also because like ESL is gonna finish soon. The same with the Summit. Their game 1 is almost done. Like D2, yeah, the D2L or D2CL will also finish soon. So that would leave us like with the JD games that actually get some love from some viewers because it would be the only games left in the next couple hours. So it's kind of sad that it's not on a ticker, especially because I like both teams. Like as I said, we casted them already before. So it's pretty bad that they don't get the chance to be seen. But yeah, either way, there we go. It's a fast remake. I hope they choose the heroes fast, and then yep, then we can go
I hope
again.
they won't do the same mistake again.
Try number 2.
It's such a silly thing to rehost for as well. At least it was that both teams did the mistake and nothing else had happened anyway. So I guess a remake is a pretty fast thing anyway.
Yep, definitely. The problem is also the game is not even on Gozo Gamers at the moment, because it got rescheduled. So they took it out of their ticker, and yeah. So really, like the only way you can see this is now, I don't know, in the match list. So I really hope, I don't know, some people bring the fans of the teams with them. But either way, they picked their stuff. Now they have to just assign them fast.
Yeah, it's just waiting for the 15 seconds to run down, I think. Even if everybody picks their heroes, I'm not too sure if it starts before that, if it's all pick. It's like a certain timer that has to be filled.
Hmm.
Well, at least it's only one more second. I'm just hoping that they won't pause for some weird ass reason now.
Nope, there we go. So no team introduction this time. This is already a remake, and now hopefully everything with the ward is working. I'm really disappointed about the courier. Look, the standard courier, the mule. On the other side, what do we have?
Don't have
Another
wow,
Mew.
yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
going standard mode. The supports, I guess, haven't felt the love.
Yeah, where's the love for all
That's
those
really
nice
the
models?
only cosmetic that's ever worth buying. Couriers.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, let's see about the laning. We have now here Inquisitor on the Slark. He's probably gonna end up solo in his offlane against Afterlife. Well, that works out quite fine if he gets the mana burn through with the cogs. So Slark can't do much here. In the mid we see Komi, okay? Komi on the center Warner. Then here he's against the Viper. This is gonna be very, very bad for him. Like, he's gonna get zoned out so fast. Nether Toxin and Poison Attack. This will zone him out very, very fast. Now here in the mid, we see some wards. DT's already pinging it out, and there comes the D-ward attempt. But now Obi-Wan Banana is saying like, hey, leave my ward alone, but he can't stay here forever. There is no sentries whatsoever. They can't get rid of that sentry, so they have to rotate in. Oh, there
They go
comes the
aggressive. They
disruption.
have the lead sheet as well. The right click from the Treant is so painful, and DT drops super low. A few more right clicks. The Treant actually ran the wrong way. The Shallow Grave comes out. ZXC. Poison attack, please. One more right click and
No,
Big Numb.
it's
Oh,
not enough.
just too late.
It
Poison
comes
attack,
still.
man. Oh, the Eidolon's coming in as well with the right clicks. Treant might fall down. But the Eidolons are so slow. At least the ward finally got denied.
Yep, Enigma is actually getting this 50 gold, so he's the first one. 1 deny, 1 CS, so he's leading just a couple seconds into the game. Yep, and looking at the offline, as I said, Judo here is on the Darkseer, like just spamming out those iron shells, and well, Luna is gonna have, well, a okay time. She just has to care about the range to the iron shells, and that's pretty much it. And now we see here DT is actually stacking up the camps already. So this is, I don't know, for whom is this? That's the question. For Luna later?
It might be, although it actually might backfire because Enigma early on, the Eidolons, they don't do that much damage on the first level and they die pretty fast as well. So Enigma definitely isn't somebody who can farm the stacks too well.
Yep,
He
and
can
DT,
fight
by the
them.
way, just found another observer ward. So that's, yeah, both observers
Wow.
going down for Osliki here. So no more vision anymore.
That's really nicely done, to be honest, by DT. It's so crucial if you get 2 of the wards down early because they won't respawn for quite some time now.
Well, I have to say, I mean, those wards were in a pretty standard spot, so it wasn't too hard to actually find them. Now here Inquisitor on the safe lane, we see he went for 1 point into the Essence Shift, so he's stealing quite a lot of stats off Afterlife, but yeah, with the pounce and everything. But now, actually Afterlife doing quite some damage, like Inquisitor not using himself, he's going for a tango.
Oh,
But
DT, you might be trouble top lane. One more right click, the Shallow Grave goes out, but the Ion Shell is there with the Surge as well. Dazzle will be going down for the first blood finally. Judo actually gets it with the Ion Shell. They're gonna go for more. No, they have to back off. Luna is just too
Yep.
fast.
He would need another leech seed. With another leech seed, that would actually work. Even Judo would have had enough mana for the sprint. That would have been a Luna kill. But yeah, under the tower, that's kind of hard. Plus, of course, you need the leech seed. And therefore, he's using Clarity right now. So getting up that mana again for the next leech seed. So DT... Oh, they actually
They
go
search
again
them
here.
up. Yeah, they might get the Luna. A few more right clicks. Actually, one. Oh, that clutch heal. Keeping her alive.
Yeah, very nice heal coming out there. That saved his life. That would have been so crucial, getting that Luna kill. So he doesn't get the XP and the gold. So, yep. Nicely made there by DT, coming fast back with a TP, supporting his Luna. That's how it should be. So comparing last hits, here in the mid we have a dual lane. That's what I expected, because Tauren alone against the Viper, that would have been a disaster. So they decide to have Obi-Wan here. But at some point with Corrosive Skin up, which is now already on level 2, they can't really do much even against the Viper. But now, they actually go.
Wow, they might get it as well. The Hoofstomp is there with the double H as well. They need a few more stacks of the Shadow Poison, and it will be enough in the end. Joey
Yeah.
gets the kill.
His
So
own creep wave there, even helping the enemy, like directly after disruption, he's ending up directly in front of the creep wave. And now Afterlife, what is he doing? Oh yeah, he's doing the mana burn on Inquisitor, but still, like with the living armor, Afterlife can't do much. He's losing more and more stats. Like, yep, this is kinda but still, it's a 2-0 start for Osliki, looking very good at the moment.
yeah, it's definitely no explosive start for them. If only they had been able to kill the Luna as well, it would have been so much better. Because at the moment the Luna is still farming pretty decently, 19 and 5 compared to 17 and 0 on the Darkseer. So she's not slowed down by too much, although PGG in the jungle is about to hit level 5 as well, 4 minutes in, and for a jungler that's really fast.
Yep, soaring is up, so 500 gold on top of it. So this Enigma is gonna have also a good time, but as I said, on the lanes it's not going too well. I mean, Inquisitor against Afterlife, they are farming, but they are equal in HP. Let's see when there is then the next go from either. At the moment, Clockwork pretty much out of mana, and yep, Slark, no, he doesn't suffer that problem. Like, he's absolutely fine, and soon he's level 6. That means he doesn't care about harass damage. He just goes out of sight, healing up easily. So yep, lanes, I don't know, maybe it will tip over. Fact is, Osliki, they created space, and now let's see how they benefit from it.
Yeah, at the moment it does look pretty decent for them. The Slark is farming considerably better than the Clockwork as well. It's kind of to be expected, because even if the Clockwork cogs him in and goes with the Battery Assault, the Inquisitor can always leap out.
PGG, I think they might open here on Bignum. No,
They
there's
need
no
the slows.
Manifest.
They have the Lucent Beam for a little while, but the Surge does help him get out of range.
But I don't understand why PGG didn't go for Malefice there. He would have been stunned, both in range. I mean, they had to deal with sprint and living armor, but still, it would have been amazing harass damage on the tree, maybe even forcing him out of the lane. But yeah, he decided to not go for it. That was very
I think
interesting.
he just couldn't get in range.
Maybe it was
I mean,
the
if
range.
Dazzle had skilled at least 1 point in Poison Touch, I think it would have been enough for the slow. But going for 2 in the heal, that's how scared they are of Osliki's Gaming's lineup, especially if the Centaur gets a blink as well. At the moment in the mid lane though, he's 26 and 11 compared to actually 14 and 3. That one kill onto the Viper definitely helped the Centaur, because otherwise I wouldn't think the Centaur can win this matchup.
Yep, Obi-Wan Banan also kinda left the lane now, and he's doing some awesome stacking action. He stacks the big camp. Oh, he tried with the Shadow Wave to stack the other one as well, but he was like a second too low. You gotta immediately cast, actually you gotta cast the Shadow Wave at 22, and then at 23 the auto hit has to take the bottom camp. Like when you stand here, you have to take this one and then the auto hit here to actually get them all out and double stack. But either way, we have Clockwork here in the mid with the haste rune, but it doesn't seem. Oh, actually, he wants to go for something.
He just went back for the bottle. They have PGG there as well. There's the Malphite onto Chomi. The hookshot will connect. Easy cogs. Actually, he's not using them yet. He wants to dodge. Oh, there's the black hole coming out. Catches the Shadow Demon and Chomi. They get one. They might get the second. Who's up? Is there Afterlife double edge? Gets the kill. And PGG now dropping as well. Inquisitor coming in to clean house. Viper turns it around with a few right clicks. Inquisitor actually will drop down. No, the Shadow Dance. And now Viper getting smacked with the leech. He's still alive thanks to the Shallow Grave. Looks like that will be it. So a 2 for 2 at the moment. And Dreamteam, they didn't think they're gonna get turned around upon like that.
Yep, definitely. And top, well, Judo keeps on harassing Nubik, and you will definitely notice that Nubik will be driven out of the lane, like if the Dogs here does a nice job. And yeah, here in the mid, 2 for 2 trade. At least DT gets on the scoreboard. That's good. The only bad thing is, I mean, Slark was there getting the kills and he survived, and that's pretty crucial on the Slark. He must not die. That's pretty much the thing. And now, oh my god, Rubik?
They want to go on Darkshire, but of course the Surge, it's level 2 already. It lasts for way too long.
Why did I say Rubik? I don't know. It's a Dazzle. I don't know. It's. I was about to say it's late already, but no, actually it's not. It's just our second cast for today, and I had yesterday free. But either way, let's see. In the mid, as I said, if the Tauren is left alone, there's not much he can do. I mean, he's level 7, so is Viper, but still, this is 1 point in Poison Attack, 1 in Nether Toxin. He went for the full tanky build, 4 points Corrosive. That means, well, it's kinda okay if you have like a support trying to harass you, because they get more damage off the right clicks than they actually deal. But like when it comes to harassing the Tauren, it's not quite optimal. You need at least 2-2 for Nether Toxin to kick in, and of course the Poison Attack. But now here top, they want to go for
They have the
something.
Nature Skies. Dazzle is a dead meat for sure. And actually Luna might go down as well. Not using the Eclipse yet. Shallow Grave comes off. Dazzle still alive, Eclipse, but it's a bit too late, or is it? Darkseer gets the kill with the Iron Shell, and yeah, they get the second as well.
Beautifully done. Darkseer getting here a double kill, and yeah, I don't know, Dazzle kind of hesitated there. I think he wanted to give that Shallow Grave to the Luna, but then he decided, okay, I buy some time with my Shallow Grave, but what he didn't like realized like Luna got double slowed. First
Oh,
came
Afterlife pounce upon on the bottom lane. There's the Dark Pact, and actually only 2 right clicks is all it took after the Dark Pact damage.
Yep, definitely.
This
So
Slark, he's
just
gonna
won
get
his
really
lane
scary.
with this pretty much. He already this rotation in mid was successful for him. Like he's gonna have super fast drums. He has PTs, soon level 11. Like look at the levels. He's level 10, and the next one is Darkseer and Santa Warner on level 8. So yeah, this Slark is gonna be heavy. 7-2 now on the scoreboard.
Oh,
Jesus
Judo might
Christ.
be in trouble. The Malphite is there by PGG, but there's no Black Hole. The Living Armor and the Surge will keep him alive, at least for the time being. Yeah, no follow-up stunts to speak of. So,
Yeah, I mean at least they got the living armor. That's like a small achievement you can mention.
by the way, I think you can rejoice because we're on the match ticker now.
Oh, I can't believe it. They actually fixed it. That's awesome. So yeah, finally. By the way, can you hear the like the background noise? Because I got like there's some sort of party going on. If you can't hear it, then it's not on the
No,
stream.
I
It's all
can't.
good.
I
Oh,
can't.
it's here now in the mid. We have actually a go.
Oh, Obi-Wan Banana, he's gonna go down for sure. Disruption comes out. Afterlife should be faster. Oh, actually, the Stampede. He's not gonna die after all.
Yep.
God damn, proving me wrong. But Pounce goes in onto Afterlife. He gets caught. There's the hoof stomp with the blink of Chomi as well. Afterlife will get cleaned out by Inquisitor. Actually, he wants to go for more Pounce. He's about to come off full on Dark Pact damage. He's there as well, Viper. Will he be able to survive Shadow Dance? He's not even taking tower damage. And
Wow,
Inquisitor double kill.
Jesus.
PGG, Black Hole. Come on, do it. Black Hole. No, PGG just goes down almost. Just gets the Black Hole off barely. Shallow Grave is there as well. Inquisitor still alive and will remain alive, or will he slow down? No, he gets the Pounce out. Oh
Wow,
god,
but
that's
still.
Black Hole.
That black hole, I mean the black hole was not. Oh my god,
top
at the
lane,
same
yeah.
time they get a kill in the wall against the Luna. She's going down. Judo lost quite some HP there, but now the mech is done. And this looks really bad. Now Clockwork was trying to fish with a rocket flare for possibly the kill, but nothing you can do against the mech, against living armor, etc. But yeah, this Slark, we already announced it. Like he got such a nice lane, was absolutely equal in farm against the Clockwork, but he rotated in mid, witnessed pretty much 2 kills, got the gold and everything. So, oh well. I tell you, this Slark is gonna snowball unless DT is maybe GGing out really fast. Like we're gonna see a super farmed Slark. So far he's getting out and away with everything. He's almost level 12 now. Let's see what he's going into. Drums are up. He got the Orb of Venom. Of course the Pullman shield simply from the laning. PTs I already said that. So is he actually going directly Eye of Skadi? I mean, why not? He's farming freely at the moment. I don't think he can be killed at this point unless you put a lot of effort in it.
Yeah, you need to get caught in the Black Hole and the Eclipse on top of that. That can definitely kill you. Other than that though, Dreamtime, Dreamtime. I don't know why I want to say Dreamtime.
Dreamtime.
Oh, actually, Overgrowth might be coming out by Big Num in the mid lane. He's hanging around with the Nature Skies. No, they
But
do
there's
back
also
off for the time
Clockwork.
being. Come on, Big Num, go to the other side of the jungle, scout a little bit. Do
If
it,
they
man.
had vision, they could
Oh,
easily
Warrun
go
killed
for
off
it. But
Dazzle top lane.
yeah, I wanted
Big
to say.
stun. Oh,
that.
they're going mid lane now. The TPs are coming in. Big Num, come on, man, do it. At least a double man Overgrowth would be worth it. But now Obi-Wan Banan goes in. There's the disruption coming out. More TPs are there, and there's the hoof stomp. They won't follow up. Oh, nice Overgrowth onto 3 heroes. The Cogs will miss as well. Inquisitor really low on health coming in. PGG uses the mech. They're still alive, and Inquisitor actually not too healthy himself. So everybody's backing off of no casualties, although PGG is slowed down by the lead sheet. No, they're just backing off. Back
Yeah,
and
but
forth,
no one
little
dying in
harass.
this engagement. That's absolutely a miracle. How really no one died. That Overgrowth getting all free. Now the Luna is actually here in the mid. So DT is saying, okay guys, fuck this. We have lost pretty much all the lanes. Now we lost 2 tier 1 towers. Oh my
There's
god, they
lead
go
sheet
in
on the
DT.
DT, the Dazzle. No. Oh no, Pound stop. He ran back. There's the Shell Upgrade, but it won't save him. There's the Hoof Stomp as well. He's gonna go down for sure, and indeed he does. Why the
Yep.
hell did he start running back?
I have no idea why he actually had it back towards the enemy, but fact is he did, and therefore he feeds another kill towards Osliki at the moment, formerly known as Insane for all the people that just joined. So yeah, it is 12-2 at the moment.
And actually, Inquisitor picked up a Sanj, so Sanj and Yasha? I don't know why that would be necessary, but I guess.
Yes. No,
It's
but I
definitely
mean,
not gonna be Halberd.
Rice Cow build. I mean, not I mean, going PTs on Slark is absolutely standard, and yeah, why not? I mean, with the Sangayasha, he's super, say it, super
Speedy.
speedy.
But
I
he's
actually like
speedy
it.
anyway with the Shadow Dance. He's running at
Yeah.
497 movement speed.
But now you're even speedier.
Well, if he finishes it up, I guess it will be hasted movement speed, at least with no vision and no PGG. Don't run into Inquisitor. There's the Malphite coming out, but the tree is there. There's the Pounce as well. Dark Pact will be activated at PGG. He's gonna go down, or is he? There's the Black Hole. The follow-up is coming. Afterlife is there. The Stampede gets used, and Afterlife just packs. So PGG, man, those
In the
Black
mid,
Holes.
Viper.
They might get the kill. There's the wall as well. They definitely will. The Shallow Grey buys some time. DT. He's backing up with the Shadow Poison. I think it will kill him. Ticket. Yeah. Obi-Wan Banan nicely holding on to it. Not panicking. Not activating the ticks early. But Obi-Wan Banan might be going down in return. The Rocket Flare is there. But Surge up by the
Yep.
Darkseer. And between the Surge and the Stampede, they can just outrun and everything. But there's Leech It onto Afterlife. The smacks are coming in by Big Num as well. He has the overgrow. They're keeping him in place, but the Cogs actually, they can't right click too well. The heal as well by DT. Shallow Grave, the one cooldown. Big Num might get it. No, he gets Shadow Poison touched up. He's slow, but of course Surge once again. Oh, Hoofstomp comes out. Afterlife, the double edge. It got disrupted for a little while. Oh, look at that Midnight Pulse area. Oh, God.
Hashtag buffed. New patch.
That's actually pretty sick.
Yep, this area is quite sick, but while all this was happening in the mid, we have to mention that Slark also rotated from bot after getting a kill on the Enigma. He got a kill on the Luna, and here in mid that was more or less also a disaster for Dream Team. So, well, this is everything but a dream at the moment. This is a nightmare.
It most certainly is. 15 and 2. I mean, I don't even want to look at the graphs really.
Yeah, but we have to. It's 60 minutes in. A couple towers are already down. Actually, 3 in summary, 2 for DT and just 1 loss for Osliki. Looking at the crafts, now we have 7,500 experience for Osliki, and gold-wise, yeah, it's heading towards that mark as well. Somewhere between 5,000, 7,500 at the moment. And maybe that Roshan is actually giving DT something. It doesn't seem that Osliki is suspecting it, or even trying to contest it. I mean, why would they? At the moment, they farm better.
Inquisitor
But
might find Afterlife. The Pounce actually will miss, but the Power Core come out a little bit too late. The Dark Pact, a few right clicks, and they get the kill. Stampede used just in case. That's Slark racking up one, and if they find Roshan now, Roshan is taking some time. It might go down. The Eidolons, come on, guys, finish it.
yeah,
And
they
yeah, it
have
looks
to
like they
finish
won.
it fast, or this is gonna be a disaster. As I said, Clockwork goes down, the tier 1 goes down, now Clockwork.
Inquisitor actually goes in aggressively.
yeah.
He has the Shadow Dance. The Midnight Pulse is there. Set Exito dropping really low. There's the Living Armor as well. He uses his ultimate though to Slark. Once it ends, there's the Eclipse coming out. Nice pounce, just in the nick of time. Overgrowth keeping them in place as well. Obi-Wan Banan. Oh, that
nice.
vacuum Hoofstomp wall double edge. Just wrecking 3 heroes.
And now they get even the Ancient Stack. If they wanted to, they can get the Ancient Stack. They saw it up there because Luna was already farming it. And absolute MVP, or let's say at least the best play in the last minute was Comey here on his center Warner. He waited till the Aegis came up, or rather the player came up from the Aegis Resurrection, and then get a 3-man Hoofstomp into a 3-man double edge, wall on top of it, a vacuum on top of it. That was just wombo combo. You can't even describe it anything else. And now I think they go for the Ancients. Ancients then into tier 2, or tier 2 into Ancients. Either way, DT is just losing all the farm possible. I mean, they scouted it out, they know they are here. The problem is they don't have too much AoE to actually get it down, but maybe Slark using the Shadow Dance could do quite something, but they need someone who can tank it. I mean, they have Mech, they have Living Armor, why not going further? Now Slark, okay, he pulled it. I think they actually tried to steal that. Might be a mistake though, because like those Ancients will deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, it looks like they will be fine. Judo is there as well with the mech, just to make sure that they're topped up in case Dream Team comes in with a smoke or something.
Yeah, but
because
look, the
PGG,
mech-
oh, PGG gets caught. There's the overgrowth of Judo, blinks in as well on the Darkseer Hoofstomp, and Inquisitor gets himself yet another kill. They might get more. There's the Purge onto TT as well. They use the Stampede, Shallow Grave coming out early, but it won't matter, or will it? No, Disruption stops the TP, and that will be the death of him.
Yep. Pretty much. So they get 2 bonus kills on top of the Ancients, and like I have to say it, but I think it's GG time for DT. I mean, this is JDL. Oh my god, here in the mid, Inquisitor, speedy
Yes,
race
that
car,
actually-
going for the Viper.
Bye-bye, Viper. Not even a TP on him. A few right clicks, just stealing those stats. And of course, he had the living armor. He's dropping quite low himself. Has his ultimate if need be. And of course, Inquisitor godlike on the
This
Slark.
is a godlike streak at 19 minutes. That's Slark. Did he even die once?
Nope. 9-0-4.
9-0 and 4. Like this game 1 here is absolutely over. But as I said, oh my god, I think they want to go for the Luna.
Yeah, they go in. There's the blink by big enough. They don't have. Oh, hook shot up onto Inquisitor. He can pounce out if he wants to. But Nubik will be going down anyway, just to the Ion Shell burn. It's double
Yep.
Ion Shell. Inquisitor finishes up Afterlife. And
So
my
I mean,
god.
look how efficient they are. I mean, they get like Slark is taking care alone of the clockwork. The Luna is dying to 2 supports. At the same time, 2 other supports of Osliki is farming the stacked Ancients from Luna. But DT, Dream Team here, they're not GGing out. They're like, okay, no, we try. I mean, this is a 2-game series, so maybe we are lucky. Showing the crafts now. This is just sick. 20 minutes, 15k and 12k in gold. Jesus Christ. And PGG, I
Yeah.
have no idea what he's doing
Say bye
here,
bye
but
to your life.
he's so
Blink
dead.
out. Nope, not in time. He creates the Eidolons for double H. And of course, Inquisitor gets it.
He didn't
They used
even
the stampede,
attempt.
but-
He didn't even attempt to blink out. I have no idea what that was, but he didn't even try to.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I'll create Eidolons instead. Give them some more money. Yes.
Yeah, like this was everything for the enemy. I have really no idea. This was a very questionable play, I have to say. Maybe he really tried to like juke it around the trees and get somewhere a blink into the jungle or something, but yeah, eventually it didn't work. Now we see here Centaurono. He was already fishing for DT here. This tier 2 is gone. That means there's only 1 outer tower left for DT, but Jesus Christ, 25 and 2. There's so many items. I can't even say there's core items coming out. There is so much coming out for Osliki. They got everything they need. Now even dewarding everything. DT is just losing the entire map. Like they're just pinned down in their base 20 minutes into the game. I don't see anything they can do. Of course you have a Luna maybe with a lucky eclipse, etc. But even Nubik is now sitting here at the fountain, not doing anything. He wasn't even waiting for anything gold-wise. So I don't know. The only reason I guess they play on is because of the black hole. So all hopes on what? A 4-man, 5-man black hole into eclipse, into like all the damage you can find. But oh my god, here in the mid.
Yeah, they're going aggressive. Chudo is there. The vacuum actually only catches the dazzle, but getting the dazzle already will be worth it. The Shallow Grave comes out. He's ticking down. He has poison on him as well. Will he actually drop down? There's the Eclipse Toe coming out. Will it be enough? They use the black hole. Actually catches 3 heroes, but the Overgrowth stops the black hole at the same time. There's the wall coming out. They get one. They're going for more Inquisitor. Just cleaning house after a drop so low, but Inquisitor has to back off for the time being. Nubik dishes out actually a decent amount of right click, but he's just gonna come back around. Yeah, and that's exactly what he's doing. There's the pounce onto Nubik. Darpack used as well. He burns down one. He gets the second one as well. Chudo will go down to Setex's Nether Toxin, but Inquisitor gonna clean up house. Viper goes down. Will he get the 5th one? Come on, Afterlife. Afterlife, yeah, he's slowed down as well. There's the Darpack.
Yep,
And that's
everything is
ultra
on
kill.
cooldown there. This is now ultra kill for the Slark before it was already beyond godlike. This is an entire team wipe for DT. Still no GG coming, so I guess they're like, okay, Osliki, come on, finish those towers like they have to. But as I said, guys, this is a 2-game series. DT really had a bad start, losing all the lanes, and what you see here is what happens if you snowball. Now PGG under attack
You're gonna
again.
go down once again. There's
You don't
Ios
even need to
here.
cast this because this was 4 hits needed, plus of course the Dark Pack, and now Inquisitor. He can just go for the tower. Like, there's not much they can do. He can just Shadow Dance out if he is anywhere near dying, so yep. But he doesn't even need to. He can save it up, and look at this HP region. 199. This is just sick.
That's
199
ridiculous. What
HPS.
the hell? Please get Heartman. Buy up Reaver.
Yeah.
No, he gets an Hyperstone. Need more attack speed.
Like seriously, if he would be in range for like any HPS or like I don't know, for example, Mac, and if he had a heart plus living armor, but now here in the mid.
Moonstone catches Viper, pounce on top, if you right click. Inquisitor just 17, 0 and 5. That Slark is way too sick, so Obi-Wan Banan places an Observer Ward. I think they spotted it out because usually, oh, there's the stampede. Hoofstop catches one. The vacuum catches two instead. Oh, nice hook shot, but it's way too late. BKB don't show me as well afterlife. Finally, GG, well played gets called.
There it comes out. I was actually wondering why doesn't the GG come out just a bit earlier, just for the fact, like, I mean, you know how it is to lose a game, and it's so demoralizing. So I don't know, if you keep playing and trying hard and everything, it just drags you down. Instead of just saying GG, we go for the second game and do much better there, that would have been, I don't know, the better option. But anyway, they decide to actually play 24 minutes of this horrible game. DT, I know those guys are much better than this. So let's see how it goes in game number 2. We are Heflatv, my name is Heflatv, coming with me is Coucher. Game 2 will be up in a second, just a bit music and see you soon.